Alabama. I'm not from Alabama. But if you say Roll Tide to them, you can say what the fuck you want about them. Just throw Roll Tide in it. You get up there and you be like, your mama pussy smell like ass and her titties smell like titties, ugly titties or something like that. Then you throw Roll Tide at the end, they'll be like, Roll Tide. I had a dude get in my car one night from Alabama, and he got in the car and just started talking crazy. He was like, man, god damn, last night I had a good motherfucking time here in Nashville. I said, what happened? He said, man, I was hitting this girl, and I hit it from the back, and she said, give it to me, daddy. And I said, stupid bitch, I ain't your daddy. I'm your cousin. Your daddy in there with your sister because you like your sister pussy better. Roll Tide. I was like, God damn, I'm going to use that shit on stage one night. Now, the other night, y'all, now I ain't even wrote this out, but this shit just happened to me the other night. I was out of weed, and sometimes we'll do anything. We need to smoke a little bit, and I chose to, this dude I was taking home on the Uber ride, he said I could come in his house and smoke Gravity Bone. Usually I'll say no at 3 in the morning, but tonight I said, fuck it, I'm gonna take a chance. So we get out the car, and before we walk in the house, I asked him, do he have any dogs? Because white people always got dogs. And because they'll say, oh, he won't bite, but he ain't never met a black person before. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll start trying to bite me. He's like, he ain't never act like that. And I'm like, I know why. This is why I ask these questions. So as we're walking in the house, he said, I got this little dog, he cool as hell. So I walk in the house and this little dog is on the couch. And I noticed that his back end just keep going up and down. And I'm like, this dog is a humper. You know what I'm saying? He'll try to fuck you all the time. And so he goes to the back room, he's beating on his roommate door, asking to buy ground weed. And I'm thinking this dude already had weed. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then his dog come run, jump on my leg, and he's humping my leg. And I look down at his dog, and his eyes are cocked like a motherfucker. To the east and to the west. I'm like, if this dog can see beside him or all around, I don't know. But he keep on humping me, and then I'm thinking about him asking the dude for some weed, that he ain't told his roommate that he got a black person in the living room. This shit would turn out to be a bad situation. Dog is still humping him, pushing his cockeyed dog off my leg. Dude walk out the room, he's like, hey, he's really funny. He's a comedian. And then he want to try to come in with me attitude. He's like, well, if he's a comedian, tell me a joke. I said, well, if you be a crackhead, do you ask him to smoke a rock, motherfucker? Put a pipe in your mouth, motherfucker. I don't believe you smoke rocks. Put this crack in your mouth. If you got a doctor, you ain't gonna believe he a doctor. You're gonna say, cut him motherfucker open, sew him back up, bitch. What the fuck? So he laughed. Dog still humping my leg. And then I tell him, I say, hey dog, something fucking wrong with your dog because I can't figure out why his eyes are so fucking cocked. He was like, oh, he's a little slow. I'm like, so he like a dog on a short bus. He need a hammer or something. You know? But I think what would solve that dog problem if he got some pussy because he still had balls and his eyes are cocked. I'm like, he'll fuck his eyes back straight. Give him a chance. This is the shit that happens when you want to smoke weed, what I'm trying to say. Quit playing, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't like millennials out here, y'all, but my millennial friends sometimes can be fucking soft. You say something to them, the bitches need therapy. They get mad, the bitches need counseling. Then they got all these goddamn allergies, and they want to be thugs. And I'm trying to figure out, how the fuck can you be a thug and you got a peanut butter allergy, bitch? What you gonna do, rob me with your EpiPen? Out of all the things that thugs done died from in the history of thugism, you done died from a planter's peanut and you want me to take you serious as a thug? Fuck you, bitch, quit playing. Because the thugs I knew when I grew up, they had curls, gold teeth. These motherfuckers was rough and tough. All I gotta do is get a can of Jiffy and fuck your life up. Just rub peanut butter on your face, stick your EpiPen, and stand over you and watch it swell up and be like, die, bitch, die. Tell you, man, that shit's crazy, man. Everybody going crazy. As an Uber driver, y'all go through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I have to compress my inner person all the time. Because, you know, the people that you meet every day is not the real people you meet. Everybody got somebody in them that's different. The real person, my person is called inner nigga. Now, y'all white people have an inner wigger. I'll give y'all an example of an inner nigga. Marcus, calm down, it ain't that serious. No, that bitch got died. That's my inner nigga. Y'all have an inner wigger. White dude done got knocked out 5 times on Broadway. Jump back up and say, bitch, that's all you got? That's your innovator right there. So I had to pick up this girl on Broadway, and we was on the phone the whole time. And when I get to her, we acknowledge each other. She jumped in the car, she looked at me, she jumped back out the car, checked the license plate, and then I say, is there a problem? She says, I'm sorry, you didn't sound the way you looked. I said, what the fuck? I said, what, I didn't sound fat or I didn't sound black? Which one was it? She was like, you're taking my words out of context. I said, what the fuck? She said, I'm sorry, I don't want to get kidnapped. I said, what the fuck? So now you're saying I don't sound black. Now I look like a kidnapper. I looked at her, I said, little white girl, let me help you the fuck out for another black Uber driver who won't whoop your ass. In the history of America, if you do a little motherfucking research, you'll find out that black people don't kidnap white people. That's white people shit. You ain't never heard of a black person kidnapping a white person. Not in a movie, not a cartoon, not nothing. So the thing is, you don't even look like ransom material, bitch. I mean, kidnapping you would be practice. I done seen money water with cow piss and it look better than you, bitch. Quit playing. Stop putting yourself on a pedestal that you don't supposed to be on. You know, I'm a fat person, and I'm gonna tell you when you know you're getting too fat. Is when you wake up in the morning and hurt your leg because your other leg will lay on top of that motherfucker. It's time to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I don't know if I need to be in shape for prison or out of shape for prison. But the way I'm shaped, somebody's gonna try to fuck me in prison because I got man tits. And if a person ain't even been there in a while, I'll be in the shower lathering up and he'll look at me like, God damn, dog. Your titties look like my girl Jessica titties. Then I cover myself like, ah! Then he be like, damn, you got titties on your back too? And I'm like, leave my bitties alone. If y'all don't know what a bitty is, that's a back titty. A lot of women out here need 4 titty holes on the ground. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. You got bitties on your back, that's what I'm saying. I got abs, and that's back abs. You know what I'm saying? Abs on your back. It look like abs. You ever see somebody in Walmart from a distance and their body be like, shh, shh. You're like, God damn. Then they get close and they go, back abs. It happens, man. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. Now, all the stories in the world is great stories, but the best stories in the world is in the Bible. Now, the thing is about the Bible, it ain't gonna tell you everything that really happened. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna say Mary was out here in the street sucking dick. It ain't gonna say that, but she could have been. We don't know. Well, if we really know about it, Mary was a little freak back then. That's what nobody believed that she got pregnant without any dangling. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But God can see people eating ass in 2020, I believe. You know what I'm saying? One day I was smoking weed after I went to church, and there was a bowl of apples on the table, and I had an epiphany. I said, if the forbidden fruit was an apple, why the fuck we still got apples? He said, that's some deep shit. I said, I can't believe it. God got mad at Adam for eating no apple. I think Adam got caught eating ass. That's what the fuck happened. And that's why God was so mad. But the thing is, when he caught Adam, he was mad and confused at the same time. He said, Adam, I did not make your lips to eat booty. And Adam was so distraught because he got caught. He said, the first thing that was on his mind, he said, but Jesus, the booty is so juicy. He said, Adam, the next time I catch you partaking in a booty plate, I'm going to splice thee, and you and Eve going to die. Adam didn't know what to say right there, because remember he told that girl, don't you turn around, you turn into a pillar of salt. That shit on everybody hamburger. So Adam said, no reason to get gangster, Jesus. It never happened again. So God goes back to the heavens. Now Adam is starting to go through some shit because he's been eating ass since the beginning of time. He was the first ass eating ever. He ate ass before toilet tissue was invented. Still went all the way in. Gangster. So now he's going through booty withdrawal. He's scratching his face. Oh Lord, I need this booty. I need this booty. And then Eve, hey, helping the situation out, because she run across the field with that little leaf in the crack of her ass. He looks over at Eve and says, Eve. She says, yes. He said, let's hide behind these bushes. God won't never see us. Eve said the logical thing that any woman would say to a great ass eater. She said, okay. So they go behind the bushes. Adam's eating ass like he never ate it before. Blowing in the booty hole. Trying out new moves. Eve got the tongue. She talking in tongue. Thou is about to come. The Adam people around the cheek got skeet all over his face. He said, Jesus. He said, Jesus. And Jesus like, Adam. And then Adam's like, no. Shakalaka. Adam dies with a smile on his face and dew on his teeth. Oh yeah, that motherfucker lost a real too. Adam, the ass eater, the beginning of time. Now, I think you gotta be a stupid motherfucker to drive an electric car in a thunderstorm. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit. First off, you drive a car while it's lightning. Then you're gonna drive an electric car through a flood. That's like being in a bubble bath and saying these bubbles ain't working. Throw that radio in. Then you say you green because you drive a fucking electric car. How the fuck you green driving acid, bitch? You know what I'm saying? You get fucked up by acid without acid even being close to you. That's like catching an STD without fucking. Think about that. So if you think you green driving an electric car, that's like being a vegan and wrapping your tofu in chicken. That's like being a person that's no gluten and saying, power to the flower. That's like being a lesbian and saying, I'm a lesbian, so since I'm a lesbian, I don't want no more dandelion. And then you become a lesbian and go buy a dandelion. And I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you a lesbian if you still dangle with dandelion. Because the first rule of being a lesbian is no more dandelion. It don't matter if it's fake black dandelion, fake white dandelion, put on the wall dandelion, strap on dandelion. Bitch, it's dandelion. That's like, you can't be a lesbian when you fuck with dandelion. Because that's like, you just an opportunist, bitch. You're not a lesbian. State your claim. The thing is, I ain't never heard a gay man come out the closet and say, let me go buy a fake pussy. I ain't never heard no gay man say that shit. You know, you can throw pussy at a gay man, he be like, get it off me, it's nasty. Gay men have nightmares about coming out their mama's canal. They be like, it was all over me, oh my God, it was all over me. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here. But since I only got a few minutes left, I just want to tell everybody, get high tonight. Don't do that too many edibles because you ain't in control. I like smoking weed, but when I do edibles, I feel like I'm a virgin to the whole situation. Because I can control a head high, but when my toes high, the hair on my toes high, my legs high, my elbows high, I'm talking to myself, telling myself I'm high. I'm doing high shit like, hey nigga, do you know you driving? And you driving while you're high. And I'm telling you, I like to be in control. So be in control of your life, just keep it with your mind and the puff and the blood. And that's all I gotta say, Jack. My name is Marcus Put Playing Jones. Y'all have a great motherfucking time.